Hey everybody, this is Pam with Trusting Your Process, and I wanted to come on with another video about triggers. I just got feedback from a client that I recently submitted work to. I submitted the first draft, and immediately when I saw the feedback, I started feeling anxiety. And immediately I said, hold up, let me see what this is about. She's entitled to give feedback. That feedback has nothing to do with who I am as a person, has everything to do with how she wants her end product to be. So I wanted to come on with a video because I believe in using real life situations as lessons for growth and being able to stop the spiral in its track is so important. So some of her feedback, this feedback was a book. I was like, oh my God, like, did I do anything right? But I'm still going through the feedback. Some of the things that are coming up for me are, you see, I'm not a good writer. You see, she doesn't like the way I write. Um, I don't think I could do this full time. So let's challenge each one of those. You see, I'm not a good writer. Not once did she say that at all. As a matter of fact, she led with, there's some good information here. Here's my feedback for certain sections. One thing for sure I do know is that you are a writer if you write. If you do not write, then you can't call yourself a writer. Whether you are a good writer or a bad writer, that's subjective. I've read content and material from expert writers that I didn't particularly jive with, but that doesn't mean that they're not a good writer. One thing about freelance writing is you're always going to have to be ready for feedback. And a lot of times I've noticed that the feedback comes after the fact. Once you put yourself out there with that first draft, then you get all this stuff. Like even the initial instructions wasn't what she has here. I was just like, okay, thinking to myself, had you put that in your initial instructions, I could have done that. But that's okay. That's part of the business. Um, she's very pleasant. She's a potential regular client. It looks like she has great feedback from other writers that have worked with her. And I'm ready for the growth and the stretch. What I also realize is that I am more comfortable, or it feels better, putting out my own content. That way, the feedback is not trying to get it right the way somebody else wants it, but me trying to give what I'm trying to give to my community. So I just think that was something that was worth sharing. Um, and I hope you got value out of it. Uh, but yeah, feedback is always good because it allows you to grow. It allows you to um, expand. And it's definitely good when the person giving the feedback is giving it in a constructive way. They're not putting their stuff onto the feedback. So constructive feedback is always a good thing. What are you guys working on? Have you had some recent feedback or constructive criticism that may have triggered you? I would love to read about it in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm trying to really get back into putting in the time and the effort into my channel. And I appreciate you. And as always, remember who loves you.